your IKEA curtains shut to hide from the big bad world and pretend it's not happening? Or are you gonna stand up and be counted, make a difference and feel the rush? Just for once say fuck it.
Fucking cunt.
These the three amigos.
Where you from?
Representing GTTT to the fullest. Free amigos by the fucking smash this shit. Mr. Naive on the motherfucking beats. Mr. Lethal lyricist with the techniques. What? Check this, free amigos, L lyricist up inside, it's danger. What? On these type of days I never know who I can trust, cause everyone's caught up on lust, just doing what they must. And this is a subject I can't seem to avoid, so tell me am I crazy? Nah mate, you're just paranoid. What, is this a perfect world that you and me living? No such thing as backstabbing, it's all love, peace and giving. Caring and sharing, no robbing or taking. But if you think like that, then you're sadly mistaken. Cause I remember when me and certain peeps were kinda friendly, but nowadays they're the ones who wanna get me. And I've seen many mermaids straight fuck over my bed, mess them in the head, never to be the same again. But don't read the signs wrong, she wasn't the problem. We all know bitches make you blind, your boy just forgotten. So let's break it down to the real point of the track. Keep your eye on your boys, but make sure you watch your back. These the three amigos.
Where you from?
These the three amigos. Representing GTTT to the fullest. These the three amigos.
Where you from?
These the three amigos.
I think in metaphors as I'm exploring all the shut doors, counting my score, but all I'm wanting is more. Ignorance is to ignore, and I see it so regularly and smile like I adore this arrogance that is fed to me. There's many ways that you can be betrayed, and it's often the one smiling that's hands twisting the blade in your back, and that fact's reason enough to be afraid when you realise that you were the one that's being slayed. So I use careful analysis as a way of getting by, or simply just to handle it. And the paralysis that I'm getting off of the cannabis soothes the pain as it damages my brain and slowly turns us all into cabbages. But what really matters is you rise above the petty shit, confront all of the cunts, or in the end you'll be regretting it. Don't always listen to yourself when your conscience kicks, cause nice guys finish last in this world full of pricks.
These the three amigos.
Where you from?
These the three amigos. Representing GTTT to the fullest. These the three amigos.
Where you from?
These the three amigos. Representing GTTT to the fullest.
Misled mind, talking about fucking misled mind.
Misled mind by the power of perception. You believe what you see is what you get in. Heading for the light, but really in the wrong direction. This is just one big misconception. Misled mind by the power of perception. You believe what you see is what you get in. Heading for the light, but really in the wrong direction. This is just one big misconception.
So I asked myself, how do I choose the wrong person? Now I'm filled with bitterness, stress and just cursing. The hurting, I feel off this fucked up perversion. It feels like my heart's been cut in half by a surgeon. I played myself out, I laid my cards flat. Now I play them close to my face and hold my heart back. I drown my sorrows then I act like a twat. It's such a shame that my only remedy's my black cat. So how do I know? Was it love or strong feelings, or side effects from the ecstasy's regions? Leaving me in a hole, in my mind reeling back. No understanding or chance of believing, cause she was what I needed, but what I'm not needing. The reason that I woke up, ate and kept breathing. Now I'm fucked up from the colours she's revealing. That cute face turned to the face of a demon.
Misled mind by the power of perception. You believe what you see is what you get in. Heading for the light, but really in the wrong direction. This is just one big misconception. Misled mind by the power of perception. You believe what you see is what you get in. Heading for the light, but really in the wrong direction. This is just one big misconception.
So most people know what it's like to have your heart broken and bounce yourself around like a ball whilst the wound's still open. Usually hoping that one day they'll have the breaker back, even though they tell their friends that she's a slag and she's a twat. It's a simple fact that you never choose the special one, thinking she's the next best until it's over and she's up and gone. Left you in a rut, dropped an atom bomb on your heart, ripped apart like the pages when I wrote this song. But memories flood your brain with no way of you explaining them. That sweet smile, how the fuck are you meant to just be friends? Even though she's his your mate, she's still got issues with the end. So fuck the tissue, there's a moral here that should be learned. If you play with fire, then the flames will grow and you'll get burned. And you should have learned from the mistakes that you made before. So if she isn't true to you, then send her packing through the door.
Misled mind by the power of perception. You believe what you see is what you get in. Heading for the light, but really in the wrong direction. This is just one big misconception. Misled mind by the power of perception. You believe what you see is what you get in. Heading for the light, but really in the wrong direction. This is just one big misconception.
Oh shit, it's so happening now. Yo, 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 yo. Bounce, 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 bounce.
I'm painting pictures with meticulous precision, always looking for a clear plane, but tainted by blood vision. So listen, this is me and what I represent. This UK style and this mic is my instrument. Full scale warfare as I'm a one intent. I'm out for the whole length with these words is my implement of destruction. Boom, knuckles I can shoot, going local. Feeling boxed into my bedroom, and like I know they know rocking in time with the tune, and the echoes from my vibes will shake the whole room. And I know what you're thinking before you even thought of it. So why'd they call you Leaf Dog? Well, I'll explain that shit now where Leaf came from. To be honest, I'm not sure, but the dog's cause I'm a rock while I buck in a hip hop store. Talented in songs and a little bit more, spitting live from the shore. Called the free, but there's more. Pioneering in sounds that you never heard before.
Bounce, bounce, bounce,
Bring the
bounce, 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 bounce.
I'm the shadow in the darkness, ghost in the abyss of wickedness. Wordsmith, burning verbalist. That this verse is the verse crisp. And if worse comes to worse, then I'ma always have this. Sitting here despising all the puppets in this business. I arise from the depths to reach to the surface. You heard this mirror image of Mr. Malicious. In some of the pictures I paint are simply fictitious. My rap style is limitless, the cross-country linguist. Rise like the tide and your flame all extinguished. You might have noticed the kids in dopos are the dopers I promote this. And if you don't know, then you're hopeless. I hope you know this. The rhyme nemesis blowing up shows when you're discarded and dismissed. And in case you missed, it's the L lyricist from the freer bitch.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
How we do it? How we do it? How we do it?
Yo, free amigos inside the venue. Yo, you ready for this? Yo. So think of me as the joker in your car pack, the sarcastic twat that's got the quick jokes and answer back, the dehydrated drug taker that's hunched with a hurt back, with a misspent youth that wasn't useful till I learned rap from a council house that's small and compact but not fit like the crew, still sitting there on their ass crap in the land of black caps and backwards twats, green trees, fresh air and highly populated dirt tracks. So I take drugs and drink beer and then plug the sinks near when chunks of yesterday appears, and carry on doing drugs until my eyes are popping. Another line of shit coke through a note that's doing nothing down the hillside, roll my stones, walking with my eyes shut, the boozed up loser that's asking you for twos up. Don't be confused thinking I can't rhyme cause I'm too fucked. My flows are tighter than lycra when I'm tanked up. Yo, this is who I am and this is what I do. I'm Levy Day, MC from the Free Amigos crew, doing whatever I do, and what I do is perform my freeform lyrics that'll keep your brain warm. So this is who I am and this is what I do. I'm Levy Day, MC from the Free Amigos crew, doing whatever I do, and what I do is perform my freeform lyrics that'll keep your brain warm. I'm just a soldier fighting that's frightened to lose his place in the rat race of life that's happening every day. Doing temporary work that's not worth the time I waste. Only fires up my inner desire for being great. I was raised on the estate and it's made me grateful, and think fuck fate cause you're the only one that makes you. So stay true wherever the future takes you. Be aware if the flyer reads free then be there, because I'm not just another British guy that can rap. Walking the streets in a hoodie and a baseball cap. I simply write lyrics that are based purely on facts, on naive's glorious tracks that are soon to hit the wax, because I've just got thoughts inside of me that need to get out, and through tongue tactics I can release without doubt, cause we're a true collaboration Inspiration from the north to the south, murderous verses. You might have heard of us by word of mouth. Yo, this is who I am and this is what I do. I'm Levy MC from the Free Amigos crew, doing whatever I do, and what I do is perform my freeform lyrics that'll keep your brain warm. So this is who I am and this is what I do. I'm Levy MC from the Free Amigos crew, doing whatever I do, and what I do is perform my freeform lyrics that'll keep your brain warm.
Y segundo, no.
Big fat recording this.
Because he calls me amigo. That's how he remembers me. Yo, amigo.
Yeah, yo. Yeah, that sounds sick. Yeah, live and our director, 2 to the 4. Mashing up your sector, we keep it raw. We keep it raw. Duck, we keep it raw, raw. We keep it raw. Duck, we keep it raw, raw. We keep it raw. Duck, we keep it raw, raw, raw. Yo. I'm living a life of Riley when relaxing in my dream, and then wake up to pay homage to the porcelain queen. Head down in the sink, 5 butts and spilled drinks. Naive breaks and simps, a real life beat pimps. Some people look down on me because of my weed habit, but I ain't an addict, yo, I just got to have it. I'm hard to get used to like foreign currency, cause bad boys with guns is all you've seen before me. Maybe your show on TV, your old British MC, but the fact of the matter is, they're just as poor as me. My past is where it is, it remains a mystery. Another thing to add to the long list of conspiracies. No boys that never had a grip on reality, so close to insanity, they claim a split personality. They chat about loyalty, so I think that it's okay, and then stand there and watch me get beat at the end of the day. It's maybe this way, since I was rapping in the park. For one way or another, I'm getting paid like a loan shark. Even if your drowned body's found by the Coast Guard, I'd create an ID like scams on your credit card. Pedaling hard, way before I started to spit. Sold my shit before I got her to climb on my dick. So give me that ounce of blood, don't worry mate, I'm on it. But the dog comes back round as often as Halley's Comet. We keep it raw. Duck, we keep it raw, raw. We keep it raw. Duck, we keep it raw, raw. We keep it raw. Duck, we keep it raw, raw, raw.
The chronic weed, it's stopping me rhyme right. Trying to give it up, but its grip is tight. Hard to imagine those sleepless nights. My type of rehab's a spliff and a pipe. Getting high as a kite, I might stop blazing. If only I could think straight, my rhymes would be amazing. Yeah, maybe I could be a great rapper in the British way. Well, at any rate, to get better, I need to improve my mind state. I struggle through these dark dull days where sanity won't stay. Just waiting for the paranoia to go away, but it plagues me in various ways. So I storm in a furious haze. It'll take less than a day to fix this mind. There's a light in the tunnel and I'm walking to find my pot of gold, because I want to hold what's mine and leave these dark days behind.
We keep it raw. Duck, we keep it raw, raw. We keep it raw. Duck, we keep it raw, raw. We keep it raw. Duck, we keep it raw, raw, raw. Got like got any pop? Got any pop? Oh, you mush, got any pop? Sweet shot, got some pop? Yeah, my shit up. Yeah, black, yo. Chat bar, central, down. I've always told you how we do. Yeah, black, you know. Yeah, I'm smoked out, put it hard on the top. Now I'm bubbling my phone till I'm senseless and passed out. No doubt, when it comes to guns, we got blocks. Supply the double blocks to keep that shit locked. Yeah, I'm smoked out, pulling hard on the fever. Northern Lights, red, white weather when Jack Herod. No notorious super skunk, blueberry and bubblegum, tie stick K2, the list goes on and on. Throughout the world, the herb is circulating through the lung, getting rolled up in pipes, splits, shotties and bombs. But the truth is, the plots can be arresting me for intent to supply, even though it's class C. Get done for 5 years and wind up doing 3. And like Boston George, come out with a cocaine degree. And if I could have a day for every pill that I did, I walk through time until I see Judgment Day and still live. Comes from Sweet 16, it's that calm down kid. Give me some weed, a brew, a sip, and an adrenaline trip.
Yeah, I'm smoked out, put it hard on the top. Now I'm bubbling my phone till I'm senseless and passed out. No doubt, when it comes to guns, we got blocks. Supply the double drops to keep that chin locked. Yeah, I'm smoked out, put it hard on the top. Now I'm bubbling my phone till I'm senseless and passed out. No doubt, when it comes to guns, we got blocks. Supply the double drops to keep that chin locked.
Whilst the other kids were kicking balls and shooting hoops, the three were tanning shotties, dirty buckets and the fattest suits. That's the truth, ripping people's gans, plants are at the roots. But I smoke bags in desperate times as a substitute. Green gans, herb, pop, puff, smoke, draw. It's like champagne to the poor and even the rich adore. These leaves filled with allure that's making your eyes sore. Got you craving for more, even looking on the floor. You see, I love weed, man, it's just something that I've got to have. So don't turn your back on my hand or be in your dodgy bag. Pilfering a bit of green gold from my own stash. Then I hit the road back home to get myself mashed. You see, I'm from a town that's well known for its habits, and live off green grass and shrubbery like a rabbit. Get so stoned that it's hard to get up and go out. When I'm zoned on the sofa, mashed up and smoked out.
Yeah, I'm smoked out, put it hard on the top. Now I'm bubbling my phone till I'm senseless and passed out. No doubt, when it comes to guns, we got blocks. Supply the double drops to keep that chin locked. Yeah, I'm smoked out, put it hard on the top. Now I'm bubbling my phone till I'm senseless and passed out. No doubt, when it comes to guns, we got blocks. Supply the double drops to keep that chin locked.
Late night, late night, eyes closed, clutch to my shotty. Late night, eyes closed, clutch to my shotty. Late night, eyes closed, clutch to my shotty. Shotty, clutch to my shotty.
Yeah, it's another dedication. Yeah, Mr. Naive on the flex. Yeah. School just kicked out and I'm already pissed. I'm bunked off to make sure that I don't miss my lift. For those that don't know, it's the festival weekend. I gotta live there and back, but not a penny to spend. But I know I'll get in, even though I'm almost senseless. Pissed to the teeth when I'm climbing the fences. Stop paying for my entrance, I'll slide past this out. Get my gap up, but this time I'll pass the fuck out. Skip a few days of mindless, roaming and binging with randoms, defining the art of drinking. But then on Friday I found my boys at the camp, and it's funny how I love a week of living like a tramp. The floor's damp and I can barely stand. Can't eat any food cause I'll just chew on my hand. Whilst kids are unconscious in piles of spew, and my mate folks backing out from drinking this mushy brew. There's enough to see, ecstasy to DMT and PCP for if you wanna be fucked mentally. Cocaine to LSD, every drug you find under the sun in Glastonbury, and it's done easily. Walk around that Saturday and you'll see thousands of travellers, hippies wandering, backpackers and drug dabblers. But not so long ago it was a place for experimenting, an out of body experience, 4 days hallucinating. But the sad fact is that times are always changing, and what I say now ain't a recent picture that I'm painting. But still laugh at the thought of Mondays when we're all in the zone, and a big reality check when you're driving back home. You can't remember fuck all and chat about next year. Plan to get a camper van and put a scam selling beer. So when I'm sitting in the field, I'm always reminiscing to the one and only event that's my type of heaven. Robbing up their truncheons, throwing stones at firing squads cause we're out of function. The original bad boy Glastonbury veteran, from London to Preston, Bar Spa to Beckton. We form the connection, deadly like a car crash, with the impact that can be everlasting like whiplash. We cripple your dreams with just one paragraph, then master jam to underlock and key for the aftermath. It makes me laugh, the front line not waiting in ditches, get even war wounds and wind up going home limbless, saying that we're bitches before they hear these scriptures, and then they're asking for autographs
photographs and taking pictures. So who's in this? In all ways we use feedback, whether it's from the crowd or with the DJ with the scratch. So now I come the boy with the blessed tongue, plus the supple flows and flavours that'll make your mother come. The wick hollow werewolf that's rising on a full moon, howling under power like sniffing hard on devil's perfume. Rig up the exhaust pipe and suffocate you with the car fume, and push the barrier like kids on tag breaking their curfew. The three wise men break ground, we don't play part. It's wise not to start with the raiders of the lost art. Cold art like firing those shots at a police march, and severing heads wearing an executioner's mask. Brittle MCs get smashed like window panes, cause they're more counterfeit than dodgy insurance claims. We state names for planes that we maintain and do the same thing every day like Pinky and the Brain. Fully trained for life but plagued by temptation, not moaning like some rich kids in a bad situation. Potent flows we're stating, vibes we're creating, and well travelled like anthrax in a tube station.
Yeah, 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 yeah. If I could have my way, I'd bring the world surround sound. Bring the beats to the streets whilst the basics to ground. So jump up and down, get the party started now, and pre-plan the match for when my next come to town. If I could have my way, I'd bring the world surround sound. Bring the beats to the streets whilst the basics to ground. So jump up and down, get the party started now, and pre-plan the match for when my next come to town. Mashing up, getting pissed as fucking till I'm spewing up, churning my gut, running amok and trying my luck. Partially on the duck, cause you never know who's in the club. Fuck the rowdy shit blood, the dog ain't no kind of fuck man. I'm just here to try to slide me some love and get dirty on the dance floor and give this girl a rub. Flexing on the happy hour till we're kicked out of the pub, and then I'll stumble to the party, tanked up in half cut. Yo, time for the overdose, sniffing until I'm comatose, while Filthy's on the deck flipping faders and giving you the most. Trendy's posting pose for tricks with hard nose, whilst my Burton soldiers give winks to easy hoes. And I suppose a bad turnout could make a shit night, but if the crowd's up for it, the free can bring the right vibe. So please let us through, yeah, that's me +2, straight from the GT, showing you how the fuck we do. If I could have my way, I'd bring the world surround sound. Bring the beats to the streets whilst the basics to ground. So jump up and down, get the party started now, and pre-plan the match for when my next come to town. If I could have my way, I'd bring the world surround sound. Bring the beats to the streets whilst the basics to ground. So jump up and down, get the party started now, and pre-plan the match for when my next come to town.
Everybody sitting down, stand up. 3 amigos are here, so stand clear and put your hands up. Filthy fingers on the cuts, that's thrilling you. With every touch, chewers get your wasps unstuck and put your fists up. Some people don't know that they were born to flow. Well, I find it was something that was bestowed inside of me, and now I'm ready to explode like a really big crescendo that starts off all serious and finishes it with a loud I dedicate this to my weed smoking, whiskey drinking, drug taking, pill popping, head nodding crew that get a rush off the beats. Cause it's not just something you listen to, it's something we are giving you. So I hope that you stay true. We're incredible minds, full of thought, drawn imagery that we're creating mentally, then we're projecting lyrically, showing our true abilities over these naive melodies that will stay in your memories. So maybe you remember me.
If I could have my way, I'd bring the world surround sound. Bring the beats to the streets whilst the basics to ground. So jump up and down, get the party started now, and pre-plan the match for when my next come to town. If I could have my way, I'd bring the world surround sound. Bring the beats to the streets whilst the basics to ground. So jump up and down, get the party started now, and pre-plan the match for when my next come to town. chance by the threshold, too intact to let go. Shouted loud right now, so throughout time to hear my echo. I break the fake impersonator. Trust me man, you're better off being a spectator. Surrounded by yes men, but the odds ain't in favour. Whilst I burn holes in my book from putting pen to paper. Scorch wax with flows hot as the equator. Perpetrating your caper, just waiting to devastate ya. Breaking the fakers that never push the barrier. Trying to convince yourself that you ain't acting out a character. Fucking amateur, you ain't got the stamina. The test I had caliber, spit that'll mentally damage ya. Whilst I'm seeing double vision like shadows in candlelight. Off the handle right, it's the vandal type. Tongue twister with the tactics to keep it tight. But I'm still here, cleaning this fucking building site. Cause I spit the real life drama from the tongue. Dealing with the karma every day as it does come. I use this music to keep me on the right track and stop me resorting to the things I did from way back. So what's real hip hop? Does it rise up from the unknown? Straight from ENG like me, the homegrown? Or big-headed bricks that spit rhymes full of ego, convicting all the heads with their bullshit placebo.
Dedicated to real hip hop. Dedicated to real hip hop.
I started rapping, walking home in the dark. Now I'm helping to develop rap music to a fine art. The penniless preacher teaching from the UK. So blank out the screw faces. This is a new way of painting pictures with words. It's non-fictional verbs that I inscript in my verse, even when I'm flowing unrehearsed. Because I'm plagued by a thirst. I switch on the microphone and burst, and I know I'm not the first. So this is dedicated to real hip-hop, not decorated hip-hop that's made for trendies and flip-flops that say they like dope rap. And to get jiggy, well your face is too pretty and you've never heard of Biggie. You see, real hip-hop's about keeping it raw, having people bouncing from bedrooms to dance floors. The crowd screaming for more, giving you applause, studying your metaphors or getting moist off a little pause.
Dedicated to real hip hop. Dedicated to real hip hop.
Check the sound. Check the sound. Sound. Check the sound. Sound. Check the sound. Sound. Check the sound. Sound.
It's a local sound and it's on right now. Coming live and direct from the Glaston town. We seem to claim the crown. This is the stomping ground. And the free come to show you how we gets it down. It's your local sound and it's on right now. Coming live and direct from the Glaston town. We seem to claim the crown. This is the stomping ground. And the free come to show you how we gets it down. So are you listening? The Southwest movement is what you're witnessing. I'm taking a step back and look at what I am creating. Sitting here contemplating how I can decipher this implication. I like to make it so big in this game I'm reaching every nation. And have the three amigos at the tip of every conversation. But foolish dreams I ain't chasing. Many nights I've spent debating. Is it all worth it or is it just time I'm wasting? But I've made my decision, stay true to the mission. Talk about my experiences and the life that I'm living in. I'm fucking heaving, dreading work in the morning. And when I went to school I wish I listened to the warning. Turned up to class and paid more attention. Then maybe I wouldn't have had to learn that hard lesson. From a young age smoking and curb surfing. And most of my time was spent in the abandoned building. I smoked too much weed so I never got to grips with dealing. I'm zoning out, looking at four walls in the ceiling. And what I'm saying I'm meaning. Life can be a bitch, but you won't see me quitting. I've faced my demon too many times to think about leaving. Trying to grip on but it seems to be slipping. So is this the condition for all of my wishes? Will if it be so, then this is what I'm giving. This is what I'm It's your local sound and it's on right now. Coming live and direct from the Glaston town. We seem to claim the crown, this is the stomping ground. And the free come to show you how we gets it down. It's your local sound and it's on right now. Coming live and direct from the Glaston town. We seem to claim the crown, this is the stomping ground. And the free come to show you how we gets it down. It's your local sound. It's the Yeah, big shouts going out to the producer, Mr. Naive.
Amigos, BBA representing, bringing you some fresh shit, just for you. It's 2005. Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Time to stress. Time to stress.
I'm stressed out with my life, keep getting told nothing's wrong, but these shit things just keep going on. Paying rent in a house and looking for another one. On Monday to my mum, I feel ashamed to be a son. Paranoia, don't get me started. I'm meant to be intelligent, but today I feel retarded. Is it the drugs or is it just the lack of sleep? Festivals and weekends that just keep happening to me. Give up class A's, I used to think that it'd be a maybe, but these days I'm feeling irate and pretty crazy. With every drug I take, my fuse is getting shorter. Angry for being broke and for smoking up a quarter. So in with the blue, out with the red, in with the green to clear stress from my head. I get my relief from weed smoke inhaling, then the crazing kicks back in and I'm complaining.
Time to stress. Time to stress. Time to stress.
Find myself stuck, drowning my sorrows, fun times and happiness that's stolen, not borrowed from my own body. And then I wake up tomorrow even more angry for the days that are still to follow. So I see these men with the finest birds using the most abusive words. It looks like Cupid's work, firing misled arrows in the dark. A church mouse matched with a great white shark. So I've always tried to be a nice guy, but why? Making an effort to be polite, smile and say hi, provide girls with weed and get them high, buy them drinks and end up walking home with just me, myself and I know that you might relate to this, being considerate of others, then they take the piss. But I take the risk of always doing my best to promote friendliness. So can you see why I'm stressed?
Time to stress. Time to stress. Time to stress.
I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them, but good is oft interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you Caesar was ambitious.
Yo, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, check 2, check 1, check 2, check 1. Nah. Right about now, 204 business. Back once again, Mr. L Love up. My experience is my ammo, codename Rago. Shooting off more shots than your average gun De Niro. We talk through the bong, hot box scenario. Tear the airway to audio, fuck up your stereo. Distortion, take caution, there ain't nowhere to go. Hit and run like roadkill, you're left dying on the fucking road. And your attitude defines on how far you go. Claim to be an old timer, but just wish to be a bro. When I'm 18 years old, ain't got flows to bust your skull. Most understood like Salvia and dirty like a K-hole. Lay low, cause you never know. Greed and jealousy could leave me counting my few quid from the fucking cemetery. Rugged like the rarity, an untold anonymity. Still can't believe that my boy fucking buried me. We never need weapons, you know we too raw. Like dashing you with 2x4. Start your bone structure, then I'll say no more.
Got anything to say for yourself, bud?
Yeah, fuck off. Tell anyone else that type to make my look like some fucking better them as well.
Yeah. If you don't want beef, get the fuck out of the way and don't beat around the bush.
push or tush like foreplay. 7 dishes of flavour, TT the gourmet. Audio play and RLD is what I portray. You don't expect it like absinthe dying off a few sips. So when I kick the stall out and let the knot slip, you can't imagine it? Well, here's the tip. Fuck with us and you'll find severed body parts in a skip. Split spleens of these, it crack like weak ribs. They're lacking in quality, about sound like pirate vids. Next train kids caught up on lovers' tips. Supposed to rise up but don't like broken lifts. Well, we've been taking it from the days of 36. Shelf clearing on the slip to 32 and tick. The wild card claiming repercussions from the things I did. Even then headhunted shit, place your highest bid. My siren, watching the world go round but stood still on this island, absorbing all the things that I seem to see. Even if it ain't intentionally, we're all growing gradually. Cause this is one big lesson, don't let no one tell you different. And when you see the trouble signs, you know it's best to listen. Cause life can bend you and break you, make you or take you. But the person that you are is all decided on what you do. And you should know that the past can come back to haunt you. But what's done is done, so what can we really do? I'll stay true, hold it down for a certain few. No need to carry on cause there ain't nothing to prove. I stand firm and refuse, do what I choose and fight the battle that we're all gonna lose. Watching time as I grow old, trying to keep out of the cold whilst on this rocky road. Excel, but sometimes it feels like I'm living in hell. Every time I'm faced with consequential changes, I'm spilling whole pots of ink on history's pages. But I seep through the rubble and the trivial clutter, break down my life and point out what does matter. So listen when I say, life is what you make it. But if you don't let things rest, then you're probably gonna hate it. And they say that regret can tear you inside, but we only live once, so why not give it a try? Cause you never know, the next day you might die, or to spend the rest of the time simply wondering why. But I never hold back, I always make my own decisions. And if I think it's wrong, then I won't even listen. Cause you can run wild and free or be locked down in prison. It's all just down to you in this life that we live in. And I know I'm no better, I always think it won't make a difference and it don't matter. But when we all think like that, then we're heading for disaster. Polluting this world is the hope for the future. And I ain't a preacher or a motherfucking teacher, I'm just trying
trying to waste my awareness in the best way I can reach ya. Without speaking the obvious, the country kid caught up in this man-made metropolis, and then dropping bombs in the underground, there's no stopping this. A city threatened by terrorists. There is many ways you could lose the life that you live, but in 204 it's more likely to be from what they did. It's the truth that life's a game, that no one's playing the same. Just trying to keep myself sane. It's the truth. We make beats for British peeps. If you ain't feeling us, then all you're bringing us is beef. It's the truth that life's a game, that no one's playing the same. Just trying to keep myself sane. It's the truth. We make beats for British peeps. If you ain't feeling us, then all you're bringing us is beef. See, it's funny how life can warp and change a situation. It feels like yesterday I was skating and playing PlayStation. Don't get me wrong, I still do, but whilst lyrics creating a dream of making British rap and DJ hip-hop compilations, it's not fair, this government warfare, the Bush and Blair saga is making me lose hair, and it's making me lose sleep, and I'm just trying to keep sane, but people still keep dying and they've caught Saddam Hussein. I know the truth is, drugs cause mental decline, but tell that to the half of the world that's having a good time. I know I'm spitting a fast rhyme like breathing's a fucking crime, but listen to these lyrics cause it's truth that's written in these rhymes. I know that it's hard to become a British MC, but I'll try harder to lower the odds that are on me. I'm just telling you the truth cause that's exactly what I see, and if you don't wanna listen, don't buy this fucking CD. It's the truth that life's a game, that no one's playing the same. Just trying to keep myself sane. It's the truth. We make beats for British peeps. If you ain't feeling us, then all you're bringing us is beef. It's the truth.
So it's big shout outs, enough respect you to all of the crew, the old and the new. You ain't never getting nowhere if you can't look back. So we look to the future cause that's all we really have. So it's big shout outs, enough respect you to all of the crew, the old and the new. You ain't never getting nowhere if you can't look back. So we look to the future cause that's all we really have. So let's just take it back to when I was a minor, sipping on white cider by the fire, trying to slide the live wire with hot rocks in the attire. A impulsive liar with a desire to get higher. Back in the day the leaf was a young tearaway, ripping anything off if I thought that I could get away. Every day trade my lunch money for a little smoke. Knuckle-headed kid that's lost with no hope. From age 15 gurning and looking like a spastic, slurping on cheap vodka till reaching levels of drastic, or bubbling my bong with pop made out of plastic. In control of my life but really heading for a casket. I did know that things they do change, but I always thought that it would be pretty much the same until I lost a few people that I'll never see again. Rest in peace to those that don't feel the rain. Thinking on the ground look trodden and realise that there's always been an option. I know my boys back home know the score with the rotten, and we still hold it down for the lost but not forgotten. So it's big shout outs, enough respect you to all of the crew, the old and the new. You ain't never getting nowhere if you can't look back. So we look to the future cause that's all we really have. So it's big shout outs, enough respect you to all of the crew, the old and the new. You ain't never getting nowhere if you can't look back. So we look to the future cause that's all we really have.
I remember when I was foolish and young, playing in the street for fun, tooled up with nothing but a toy gun, until it was time to run away from the trouble. Me and folk with a double team that'll never be undone. When I was 15, fresh and clean, hit the drum and bass scene, pills and coke and speed until my face bleeds. Yo, stampede, everybody stomping as the crowd heaves, selling them Thai green but it's chumby leaves. That's why we formed the free, a way of getting weed for free, skanking up the little kids, me, G and Leafy MC, doing it every day. It just seemed like the natural way of having no money and getting stupid blaze, but it was just a phase, cause then the things that I craved changed. No longer crazed by weed, I found myself new ways to be amazed. After years when I refrained, stayed away from stimulants to the brain, now some of my best friends have been estranged. So big up all my crew from the past and the present that keep strong through the thick and thin, the grim and the pleasant. Cause as the world spins, people die every single second. So fuck flipping burgers for a living just to cash a check in.
So it's big shout outs, enough respect you to all of the crew, the old and the new. You ain't never getting nowhere if you can't look back. So we look to the future cause that's all we really have. So it's big shout outs, enough respect you to all of the crew, the old and the new. You ain't never getting nowhere if you can't look back. So we look to the future cause that's all we really have.
Bangs the same. Back in the days. Back in the days. Bangs the same. Bangs the same. Back in the days. Days. Bangs the same. Back in the days.
Rastafari army, all the boys who know the score with the rotten. You know the free ain't forgotten, we keep it locked like this. Big up Mr. Naive, the bad boy. My partner in crime, Mr. BVA. DJ Filthy Fingertips.